Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I am bringing you my February wrap up. Now, February for me was not a fantastic reading month. I started an awful lot of books and I did not finish hardly any of them, but I did finish 4, so I'm going to talk you through those 4 today. So first off, I just want to say apologies for the bad lighting. The white wall's pretty cool, but the bad lighting. I'm filming in my spare room as we move. There is chaos all around me. I just don't know if I'm coming or going anymore, but I thought I'd just get this out of the way, get this filmed, ready so I can edit it when I get back to where I'm staying until we actually go in to our new place. Now, we've already started getting furniture and stuff in, but you know, I will update you more in the moving vlog. That should be coming on Sunday. I will update my social medias, which are always all linked down below, whether that's changing or not, but I believe it should be up, it should be ready to go, so keep an eye out for that. But yes, the first book that I read this month was Lock and Key, Volume 1, Welcome to Lovecraft by Joe Hill, and oh my goodness, what did I just read? So I gave this book 4 stars. It's a graphic novel. It is creepy as heck. It is basically following a family who have just moved to a place called Lovecraft after their father was brutally murdered one day by, I think it was his ex-student and another student, and you are following 3 siblings. I cannot for the life of me remember their names, but there is an older brother, then the middle child is a daughter, and then the youngest is a little boy, and it's their mum, and they have moved in with their uncle, and the story is really good, I think. I need to carry on with the series to just kind of get an idea about it, but at the minute I'm just trying not to buy any more. At the minute I'm not buying comic books because I just don't have the funds, and I have a lot of pre-orders that are coming in now, so money is being taken from my account. But yeah, I do plan to eventually get around to finishing off that series. I am looking forward to it. I do think it is gory as heck. Please check trigger warnings and stuff for that. There are all sorts of things that are not the best about that book that I do think would be quite triggering, so please bear that in mind if you want to check it out. The second book I completed in February was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, and I loved this book. Again, I gave it 4 stars. This month has been pretty good. I'm pretty sure all of the books I read, all 4 of them were 4 stars, which is great. But yes, this we are following a young girl called Pip who, for her project for school, her EPQ, she decides to study the case of Andy Bell, who 5 years ago was allegedly murdered by her boyfriend Sal Singh. And Pip doesn't believe that this is the case. She thinks something has gone wrong here, and this book had me guessing. It had so many twists and turns, and the ending was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. I really liked Pip in this, and I really liked Ravi, and I like their relationship. It's fantastic. I highly recommend this if you like YA, thrillery, mystery kind of books. It was awesome, and I cannot wait to get to the rest of it. I have already started the second book and I'm loving it. I was meant to finish it before the end of the month, but I got caught up with many other things. Holly Jackson has also released a book for World Book Day, and that is called Killjoy, and that is also a prequel to this book, so I'm looking forward to getting to that and seeing where this whole book kind of stemmed from. The third book that I read in the month of Feb was The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin. Once again, 4 stars. I gave 4 stars to every single book in this trilogy. I really enjoyed them. I don't know what it was. There was just not that final like oomph to give it a 5 star. Can't really put my finger on it, but there you go. I can't really tell you much about this because it will spoil the other 2 books, but I really enjoyed this. I liked the characters that you're actually following in this book. There's like you kind of find out who the narrator is in this book as well, which is awesome, and it's not who I thought it was going to be, but I really like the fact it is who it is. Really weird way to describe that, but you know. I would recommend this series to anyone who enjoys adult fantasy books, but be warned, you do just check the trigger warnings once again. I don't really think there are many, but just in case. But yeah, check it out. I cannot wait to get to the rest of her books. I've got The City We Became on my shelf ready to go. I just need to find the time to sit down and read it. And finally, the last book that I managed to finish in the month of Feb was Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. Again, I gave this 4 stars. I did really enjoy it. There were some points of this book that I kind of didn't get. I felt as though a lot of the Arthurian legend kind of went over my head. I don't know if that was just me. I did read this with my kind of book club on Instagram. It's called Bookishly Gang, and I really enjoyed the fact that it was being read in a community. Like, we were all talking about it and we had the chat last Sunday and it was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. But yeah, a lot of us did find that the start of this was very slow going. I know that so many people absolutely adore this book and I can understand why, but for me it just didn't hit the 5-star mark. I don't know, like, personally for me, if it wasn't for Selwyn and William, I wouldn't have loved this book even as a 4 stars. I think Selwyn is awesome. I really love the whole misunderstood boy thing, but like, you kind of, as you go through the story, you kind of understand why he is how he is at the start, and it's just really good. And William is such a lovable character. I absolutely adored him. He was great. So yes, this is the last book that I managed to read this month. Now, I do remember that at the start of this month my TBR wasn't massively big, but there was a bit of a chunker on it, and that was To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. No, I did not get to that one at all. And out of all of these books, the only books that were actually on my TBR were Legendborn and The Stone Sky. But, you know, some months you kind of go through a reading slump, and that's completely okay. That's kind of what I did this month. I've got a lot going on at home. It's just what it is. I'm really hoping that March is 1000% better for reading, because I have so many great books constantly being delivered to my new address, much to everyone's dismay, but I just cannot wait to get to all of them. And yeah, I think that this month will be a lot better. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. Please give it a like if you liked it. It really supports me and my channel. Please leave me a comment down below what you managed to read in the month of February. Did you have a better reading month than me? Probably. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing once again. Click that button down below and ring the bell for the notifications so you get notified every time I upload new content. I'm currently uploading on Wednesdays and Sundays. If I have any changes to that schedule, make sure that you follow me on my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye!